My name is Peter Way, and I'm a retired Major, U.S. Army, and my primary, place of duty was tours in Afghanistan. I was there in 2002 and 2003. In 2003, I had two injuries. I had pulled a guy out of a vehicle and injured my back and legs, and stayed in theater for that. And then a couple of months after that, I had a RPG explode nearby, got some dirt and shrapnel in my legs. Again, one of those things that I chose not to, didn't want to leave theater, didn't want to leave the team I was serving with. And that led to a series of infections. I had a couple of limb salvages done on my right leg, and eventually gave up with that. Got old, 25 surgeries later, elected to have my leg amputated rather than continue fighting that. So what I'd really like people to know about the stigma of invisible wounds is that it's every bit as significant as the outward and physical wounds. I get out with my buddies, and I always say I've got it really easy. I've got a very visible injury, and it's very evident, that side of things, and I've gone through the same things on the inside as they're going through. And I can be with several of them, and I can get, thank you for your service, thank you for your sacrifice. And meanwhile, I've got 4 or 5 guys who have been through the same stuff, and they don't have that outward sign of any of it. And it's very difficult, and we get an idea that, we're not supposed to talk about it. And it's somehow there's something wrong, that, I'm not weak because I don't have a leg, but I am weak because, I have these feelings inside that make me not want to be around people, that make me angry or make me depressed or anxious. And we've seen things, we've seen too much. In some cases, we've done too much. And so there shouldn't be a stigma with that. It's every bit as real as the physical injuries that a lot of times come along with it. And so what I hope is that eventually it's gonna, we're just gonna treat those as one and the same. Doesn't really matter. We're all here for a lot of the same reasons, and we're all in this recovery process. We're all working our way back. So I heard about the W100 when I was trying to get some adaptive equipment, get a little better hand cycle, and spoke with the Challenge Athletes Fund, and in the course of that, they sent me an email. Nico there had sent me an email and said, you should apply for this. And I'd heard of the W100 and knew that this went on, but I guess my concept of it was, that's not, I'll never, that's so beyond me. I'll never be able to do something like that. I won't ever get that's just, it's not something I'll get to do. And so I got the email, had the link, and it's like, you know what? I'm gonna fill it out. I actually got it with, I think I had a day and a half with the deadline, and I'm calling doctors, texting doctors, trying to get letters for it, and they got everything done, and I got a phone call. It's probably like 2 weeks after that, and just mind blowing. Just hearing that I was gonna be here and get to do this is, just was amazing. My second day was epic. I thought the first day was great, and I actually got to spend some time up front with the president, and what a man. I mean, he makes you feel like you're just riding down the road, just any other riding group. It's and I would catch myself realizing who I'm next to and who I'm talking to, and just so easy to talk to about anything and everything. It's natural. He's one of us. And the trails were great. My support group, Team Pete, was I'm really bad about not asking for help, having that attitude and military mentality, and these guys got just intuitive about it, and just put the help there without me having to ask for it. And so it was an epic day. Absolutely fantastic.